This right here is my free-to-play Clash Royale account where I'm not allowed to spend any money. And we are back for some more good action in this episode. But first, I have a few updates of some things that I did off camera. So from the last season, I did finish the Clash Royale. Infinite Elixir came around, which was absolutely perfect for farming crowns. So I did that and got like 20 bonus lucky drops as well, which was pretty cool. Got my Evo shards, all that was very nice. There's a little time lapse going right now, but none of the rewards were super crazy. However, this was separate from the past. I did get another 5-star drop and I got 1,200 mortars. Great stuff right there. Of course, also because of that event, we did actually end up unlocking our very first evolution, with that being the furnace. And we're going to talk about that some more in a little bit. Then I also got another random 4-star, which had 10 witches. So pretty decent. I may use the witch a little bit, which is why I'm saying it's pretty decent. But for now, I still think we're going to stay on our Hog EQ path, but Witch is a good card to have, so I'm not complaining about that at all. But from all that stuff, I did get a lot of wild cards and cards towards my deck. So we have a lot of stuff to upgrade, actually, so I've been saving this and waiting to do it with you all. First up, we have level 9 Bomber, which is wonderful. Level 7 Valkyrie. Level 8 Hog Rider. Level 7 Arrows. And then a level 8 Musketeer. And with that, we already hit level 16, another level up chest. What are we going to get? Nothing I really used. But of course, as I say, we did get a bunch of other magic items as well. Our wild cards are basically full, so we got to spend those. With the rare wild cards, I'm going to put these all towards the fireball. We won't quite get it to the next level, but getting a fireball leveled up is incredibly important. Then with the common ones, these are going to go towards the arrows. Again, we need arrows. Arrows are good. We have started getting some mastery stuff as well. I mainly played Elixir Golem decks through the Infinite Elixir, and Rocket was the only card I actually had unlocked from that. So we got Rocket Mastery, but nothing else. So let's go ahead and talk about the Furnace, which is our first evolved card. But as you can see, it is still down at level 3 because I have not upgraded it because I do not use the Furnace. So I know this is absolutely crazy and diabolical to say, but we are not going to use the Evolved Furnace. I just don't need it. Of course, we do already have some Evo shards towards some other cards. We got some Musketeer shards, some Valkyrie shards, some Battle Ram shards. So Musketeer or Valkyrie is probably going to be my first evolution, and we are going to get that this season because we already have 2 wild shards from the last season, and we'll get 2 more from this season. So we're going to get another evolution in this episode, which is amazing. 2 evolutions already is really crazy. And much faster than I thought that would happen. And I just opened a lucky drop and we just got 100 cannons. I just randomly opened that one from the past. Okay, level 9 cannon right there. That's amazing. But yeah, we gotta crank through some crowns. I have actually been slacking a little bit. You can see there's already only 19 days left in the season. So we gotta get some trophies because we also have Baby Dragon event, which is great. Again, Eva Baby Dragon is one I probably will not use, but to get 3 shards towards that, as well as a 3-star drop right here, that is big time. So we need to get moving with this. Let's see how well Pekka's Playhouse will treat us our first game back. We're starting against the level 6 Goblin Barrel. Heck, I'm gonna take that. I actually played a game early today where I literally played against someone that had level 12 cards, and level 12 in Pekka's Playhouse is diabolical. You know what that shows to me? It shows that you're just not a good player. How do you have cards that high level but can't get above 2,000 trophies? That's ridiculous to me. That's absolutely insane. But anyway, let's go aggressive. Valkyrie cleans up a lot of those skeletons, and we still got Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hog Rider was on the tower, of course, and this may already be tower down. Not quite, actually. Good defense. So now I want to address something really quick. I got a lot of comments on the first episode of the series. By the way, thank you all for the support on it. I really appreciate it. But there were some people in the comments that were against me playing Hog EQ, mainly because it's a repetitive deck and it's been around for a long time. But I do see the point, but it's a deck that I've never really tried to master. And that's why I kind of wanted to play it. I figured it was different enough from 2.6 Hog where it wouldn't be totally just annoying gameplay. And I figured it'd be cool to master a deck that's actually high skill. If you followed my last free-to-play series, you would know that I played an absolute mid-ladder menace deck with like Evo Mega Knight or Evo Witch and crazy cards like that, Ram Rider, things of that nature. So I wanted to switch it up and play something that actually requires some skill. So Hog EQ was still on the table, but there are other options that I could play, I guess. The other high skill deck that's been around for a while that comes to mind is Expo. I'm not playing Expo. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's also options of Minor Wallbreaker Cycle. I could, of course, do Bait, but again, I'm not doing Bait because I'm not lame. So I'll do some more thinking about it. But right now, I'm still leaning towards Hog EQ as the main deck that I'm going to try to pursue. But if you have any cycle decks or any high skill decks that you would recommend, then please leave another comment. Again, I'm still open to suggestions. But right there, we won super easily against Arthur. I love it. What's our first lucky chest gonna be? No, give me my lucky chest. Don't give me a $4 offer. Stupid Supercell. But we get a 4-star. Bro, I do not need 400 minions. I do not need that. Please, can this lucky chest redeem itself? No, it can't. Oh my goodness. Can this gold chest redeem me? No, it can't. Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's keep cranking out wins. We're actually pretty close to Royal Arena, which is very nice. So we're going to get towards that and I'll stop you all if anything interesting happens. All right, we are one game away from Royal Arena and luckily there have been no level 9 towers or level 12 cards, which has been wonderful. Shout out that one guy who made that one game absolutely miserable. See, this is more my speed, level 6 mini P.E.K.K.A. And low key in this case, my deck is kind of over leveled. Is that gonna get a hit? Yes, it did. Oh my gosh. But low key, I will say, we've been making decent upgrade progress. I'm not gonna lie, things have been good, especially with the events and Clan Voyage. But again, I know that it's going to plateau a little bit at some point. Clash Royale gets exponentially harder to level up as time goes on, especially when they keep adding levels as well. So I'm looking forward to that when we get up to like 9,000 trophies and we start, you know, needing to get level 16 cards to compete. That's gonna be so fun. Low-key, what's incredibly sad about all of this is that I am missing elite wildcards. Like, is that so bad to say? Like, the elite wildcard system, it was flawed, of course, but it wasn't level 16, it was level 15, you know? So there's value to that, not having an extra level. And even though elite wildcards were on the harder side to get, they also did not cost gold to upgrade. And that has its own value too. Yeah, the fact that I'm reminiscing about elite wildcards in 2026, if you told me I was doing that a year ago, you would probably think I was crazy. Anyway, this game is not going well. Luckily, we caught that wizard from not targeting the musketeer, and that P.E.K.K.A. did not get any shots off, so that could have actually been a lot worse than what it was. Why would you play a skeleton army when you just saw me play a bomber? And why are you playing a goblin barrel there? What are we doing? I don't know what these people are doing. I know I've said that before, and I'll probably keep saying it. It makes no sense. Anyway, it's Hog Rider time. You can play your wizard there all you want. That's fine. You're probably going to play a witch as well. Let's see what you do. No mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, my mini P.E.K.K.A. should... Yup, we won that interaction. Come on, mini P.E.K.K.A., just give me one shot. Oh, almost. But we still get musketeer and bomber damage. That's almost going to be tower. Honestly, the cannon is so clutch for giants, battle rams, hog riders. Those are the three main win conditions I'm going against. And I mean, cannon's one of the best buildings in the game in top ladder. So it's bound to be good down here. And sure enough, it is. Shout out to cannon. And that's going to be a good game. We're going to use the Expo emote because I got that from the Christmas event. Good game. We are now at 2,000 trophies Royal Arena. It's crazy. Royal Arena at one point was the final arena in the game. Now we have like a million bajillion arenas. What do we unlock here? Not anything I'll end up using. I do love me some Royal Recruits, but probably not going to happen on this account. And we've also been making progress, of course, with this little baby dragon event. Now, of course, I basically have a full week to do this as well. And we're already like almost a quarter of the way done. We're actually more of a quarter than the way done because 50 out of 200 would be 25%. That's basic math. Let's go. But if anything, I want to get this 2-star drop really quick. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. 2-star lucky chest. What do we get? 3-star recruit. Now I love me some recruits, as I said, but I'm not using them. I won't do that to y'all. We're gonna open up more stuff on the pass. We got another 2-star, then becomes a 3-star. Princes. Okay, Prince is cool. Another 2-star, another 3-star, more. Why am I getting skeleton dragons? I don't need skeleton dragons. But yeah, we're at tier 9. At a minimum, we got to get to tier 57. But of course, I do want that tier 60. So we got work to do, and I will keep you updated on the work. But that is going to be it for this segment. So yeah, fun stuff, 2,000 trophies. I will see you all next time. All right, everyone, we are back, and I have been doing some cooking a couple days after I saw y'all the last time. First things first, they added the Mega Draft trail into the game, and I had no idea this was coming, but I was super excited that it did come because I love Mega Draft. And as you can see, I did complete the entire trail in terms of the lucky drops, even played one more game to get to the competitive league. I didn't film any of it just because I was doing it while watching football. Shout out the Bills and Broncos for absolute masterclass. But yeah, we got a bunch of lucky drops to open from that. While doing that as well, I managed to get to 164 crowns. So we don't have that much longer to go until we get the Evo Baby Dragon, which is awesome. Well, not the complete Evo Baby Dragon, but 3 shards. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Then, of course, we also have Clan Voyage going on. Now, the clan has been slacking, I can't lie. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the 3-star drop at the end, but we still get some extra lucky drops with that, as well as some trade tokens, which is very nice. And then, of course, Pass Royale rewards. That's big time as well. We have a lot of stuff to open. But first, I do want to play a game of Mega Draft. I think I owe it to you all that I didn't record any of the other games, so I'm going to record at least one. So what I like to do first with Mega Draft is normally just draft like good, solid cards. So I'm going to start with Goblinstein. I normally don't like to pick my win condition until last, so that way my opponent can't pick counters to it super early. And my opponent just picked Elixir Golem. What in the world? Elixir Golem and Boss Bandit is diabolical. In that case, legitimately, I'm going Royal Recruits. I think that's a good pick here. And I'm also going to pick Electro Spirit to have a cheap little cycle card. Sparky, what in the world is wrong with you? Okay, I know this is expensive so far, but I'm going to have to pick Electro Dragon there. And then what else do I do? Low key, I think I might go Dark Goblin. We're going to do that. Win conditions are looking pretty scarce here. I mean, it's basically Royal Giant and Hog Rider. So it's going to be one of those two. I need something else that's tanky for the ground. I think I'll go with Valkyrie. And then I need spells, of course. I guess because of Sparky, I'll go with Zap. And I mean, I have to pick a win condition. I guess I'll go Hog Rider. Oh, this might be a disaster. All right, I'm really scared for this, but let's just see how it goes. I mean, I play a Hog Rider and they literally do nothing. What are we doing here? Are you okay? Eric, are you okay? Are they just like not gonna play the game? What the heck, dude? That's not right. Now you're playing cards. Now you play Ice Wizard and Boss Bandit, but it's too late. It's way too late for you. And now you go Princess at the Bridge as well. It's too little too late, man. I think you're cooked. I think you are absolutely fried. I do still have to be careful though, because double elixir with this deck could be pretty nasty. But I have such a huge lead, I don't know how nasty it will really be. Then you just play an Elixir Golem right into my Dark Goblin when I have enough Elixir for recruits. What are we doing here? This is not how you play Clash Royale, bro. I have a theory that the Mega Draft matchmaking, even in the competitive league, matches you up against players with similar trophies. So this person probably also has something near 2,000 trophies. So maybe that's why they're bad, and they just don't really know what to do with the cards they have. First lucky drop of the day, 3-star. All right, so there was Mega Draft. Now it's time that we open a bunch of rewards because I have so many lucky chests to go through. First things first, let's speed through all the ones in the road from the Mega Draft. Well, as you all have seen, this has been very bad. I did get some bombers and I unlocked Royal Hogs, but whoa, that was bad. All right, next up, I guess we're gonna do Clan Voyage. Let's speed run through these. Ooh, 4-star. Oh, okay. There's something nice. 2 Royal Giant shards. I love to see it. Again, probably not going to use Royal Giant, but hey, Evo shards, I will take it. If I do decide to use Royal Giant, then that's baller. I love that. All right, so really quick, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play some more Mega Draft games. I'm going to get enough crowns to get the Baby Dragon shards, and I will come back when we have all of those crowns, and especially to unlock this 3-star drop. I'm really intrigued by that. And just like that, 4 games later, we have finished the Dragon Surge. So 3-star lucky chest. What are we gonna get? At least a 4-star. Ooh. Come on. Hey, a 4-star ain't bad though. Especially when it's Evo Witch shards. I used Evo Witch a lot on my other free-to-play account. She's still great, even though she's been nerfed like 4 million times. She's great. Might consider using her in the future. Getting 2 shards towards that is wonderful. We also get a big gold crate, and then we get our last Evo Baby Dragon Shard. And we are actually 1 win away from getting another wild shard. I'm just gonna do that really quick. All right, there we go. There's the big prize for today, the wild shard. All the other Evo shards are great, but this one, I can use one whatever the heck I want. Anyway, we got more rewards. 2-star, that's a 3-star. Fire Spirit. Ooh, a 4-star. Another 2-star. That's a 4-star again. A rare wild cards. That's big time. Another 2-star. There's actually a lot of 2-stars. Hey, some BM. I like BM. There's a lot of 2-stars on the free pass. I can't even lie. It's kind of cool, especially when they upgrade the 4-stars like that and you get common wild cards. That's big. And yeah, those are all our pass rewards, but with these wild cards, let's do some upgrades, man. So I think first thing, I want to get the Valk up to level 8. Do I even have enough? No, of course I don't. I can't count. This might be a case where we use 15 gems to get 6 Valkyries. I know that's insane, but that's kind of what gems are designed for these days. And it's 15 gems when I have almost 2,000, okay? You know, I should have upgraded the Fireball. I should have done that. But now everything is at least at level 8 because we are going to upgrade our arrows to level 8 with our common wild cards that we got. And we are pretty close to a level upgrade, so let's just get to a level upgrade. We got Evo Witch shards, so let's just upgrade her. And that should be enough right there to get level 17. Heck yeah, it is. Level up chest. Dark Prince unlocked. Okay. And we also got one more Clan Voyage thing as a result. So an extra gold crate, I'll take it. But yeah, today was very productive. We got a lot of rewards, got a lot of crowns, had some fun doing it with Mega Draft as well. So this was very epic. I loved it. But now I will see you all in the next segment. Hey everyone, SolarFury here, and I would just like to say that for this next segment, I messed up. So basically this next segment, I spent a lot of time recording. It was multiple hours, but during the entire time, I was not recording on this microphone. Instead, I was recording on the built-in microphone from my camera, so it sounds absolutely terrible. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna voice over the key moments from the segment, and we're just gonna do that. I apologize, I was being an idiot. Let's get into it. What's up everyone? It's VoiceOver Fury here. So we are starting off by showcasing the rewards from this Icy Inferno event. It was an event to showcase the hero Ice Golem, and the rewards for this weren't really anything crazy, but I still made sure to farm the crowns for it. So that way we could get all of these seasonal lucky chests. Now again, the rewards weren't crazy, but it is still extra progression and that is worth something. Then we also had this event called the Path of Heroes. Now this one was incredibly long, 360 crowns worth of farming, but at the end we get a hero box. So to farm crowns for this event, I actually decided to start doing it through merge tactics. As you can see, I already had 265 stars or medals or whatever they're called. And like I said, I think I want to do a little bit of merge tactics within this series. If anything, I'm going to play it on my free time. If I don't feel like playing ladder, I'll just play a few merge tactic games and get my lucky chest for the day. But yeah, this merge tactics game, I actually did decide to record a little bit of. It wasn't too interesting. I did end up winning and getting first place. I also ended up getting a 4-star Spear Goblin, and getting any sort of 4-star in merge tactics is a pretty rare occurrence. So to be able to get that was pretty hype. But yeah, I'm just gonna time lapse through this game because merge tactics, there is a lot of downtime in it. It's not as fast paced as ladder, and I do like that, but also it doesn't make the best content unless I am commentating over it. But of course I messed up the audio, so that way I couldn't commentate over it. So after finishing merge tactics, I actually realized something pretty interesting which I didn't realize before, and that is the fact that in Jungle Arena and Hog Mountain, there are actually Evo Archer shards to the point where you can get a full-blown evolved archer for free. I don't know when they implemented that on the trophy road, but I think that's pretty great. We also did a little bit of lucky chest opening. Nothing crazy in terms of the rewards, and then I decided to upgrade my arrows to level 9. Then I also decided to claim a bunch of my masteries. They had been sitting here for a while, so I decided to finally claim them and get the mastery tracks going for all of the cards in my deck. So here was a little progress update. I made it to Frozen Peak, and as you can see, we are now 169 crowns. out of the needed 360. So we've been making good progress, but still a long way to go. We also really quickly did a fireball upgrade, getting it up to level 9. Very nice. With that upgrade, it also put us at level 18, where we got ourselves a level up chest. Nothing too crazy with it though, if I'm being honest. Checking back in a few moments later, and we hit Jungle Arena. Very hype. I've always loved Jungle Arena. I think it's one of the cooler arenas from an aesthetic standpoint. And then yeah, now 243 crowns. This was so much gameplay that I had to do. It was honestly insane. So many crowns. Here is also a quick little speed run of a bunch of the pass rewards. Nothing too crazy here, except I did get a 4-star where I unlocked Vines. I'm not really going to use Vines, but I do think Vines are a cool card. And I also got another 4-star where I got Goblin Giants. So again, nothing too crazy. And then after long last, I finally got enough crowns to hit 360 for the hero box. Then I also hit 3,000 trophies where we got the rest of our Evo shards and unlocked the Evolution Archer. 2 Evos in this episode. We're also not done yet. But really quick, we gotta open the rest of the lucky chests on this track. Now, again, rewards, surprise, surprise, not anything too crazy. I did get a cool banner, but that was about all that I got. Nothing actually really useful in terms of the progression department. But then it was time for us to open our hero box, and it's safe to say that I was so incredibly disappointed by the results of this. I only ended up getting 16 hero fragments. Then after that, I just decided to go ahead and finish the pass. We weren't too far away from tier 60, so I did that. I got my last remaining evolution shard, which was very awesome because we're gonna do something with that. And also in the 5-star chest at the end, I just got Teslas. 2,400 of them to be exact. What a great 5-star draw. But then yeah, with that last wild shard that we got, it ended up giving us 4 wild shards in total. And I already had 2 wild shards on the Valkyrie, so I decided to go ahead and evolve my Valkyrie. Meaning that in this whole episode, we got 3 evolutions. We started out with the evolved Furnace, then we got the evolved Archers, and finished off with the evolved Valkyrie. That's some pretty good progression right there, if I do say so myself. I also then got a bunch more mastery, which allowed me to do some more upgrades, pretty much getting my entire deck up to level 9. Which was very great, because I'm gonna need those levels coming up soon, because getting in the Hog Mountain and above, you start playing against a lot of over-leveled players. So yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I will make sure that this microphone is the one that I am selected to use from this point out. But if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Use code SolarFury in all Supercell games. That includes Brawl Stars and Clash of Clans, as well as Clash Royale. And I will see you all in the next video.